Welcome to Module 6-5. In this module, I want you to read required chapter, and follow these slides. There is lab activity you have to do in different document. In Router Lab, you will practice how to set up IP addresses in computers, which cable you should use, and how to configure router. You may not understand all. However, I want you to read it briefly. It will help you to follow lab activity. You will learn this subject more through CIT 281, CIT 284 and other advanced classes. There are files to download for lab activity. In this activity, I summarized about router. Router is layer 3 device which send and receive packets and forward them to the proper destination with best path. Routers have CPU, memory, port/interfaces and OS but normally do not have disk drives, monitor, keyboard, and mouse attached. If you need connect them, you use console port, network interface port or auxiliary port. Through those port you may connect computer and configure them. Routers keep routing table to provide best path. This is an example of routing using a routing table. Router R1 has 4 interfaces. Interface 0 is connected to internet. The rest are connected to internal different network. Router R2 has 4 interfaces. All computers connected to this router should go through R1 to go to internet. Each routing table shows how they are connected. There are 2 types of routing. For decentralized routing, decisions are made by each node independently of one another. Internet is an example. For centralized routing, decisions are made by one central computer. It is used on small, mainframe-based networks. There are different types of decentralized routing. Static routing uses fixed routing tables developed by network managers. Each node has its own routing table. It is updated when computers added or removed. It is used on relatively simple networks with few routing options that rarely change. Dynamic routing or adaptive routing uses routing tables at each node that are updated dynamically. Based on routing condition, information is exchanged between routing devices. These are examples of dynamic routing algorithms. Distance vector uses the least number of hops to decide how to route a packet. It is used by Routing Information Protocol, RIP. Link state uses a variety of information types to decide how to route a packet, more sophisticated, for example, number of hops, congestion, speed of circuit. Link state information is exchanged periodically by each node to keep every node in the network up to date. It provides more reliable, up-to-date paths to destinations. It used by Open Shortest Path First, OSPF. Routing protocols are used to exchange information among nodes for building and maintaining routing tables. Autonomous system, AS, is a network operated by an organization. Protocols classified based on autonomous systems. There are different types of routing protocols. Interior routing protocols operate within a network, autonomous system. They provide detailed info about each node and paths. Examples are RIP, OSPF, iGroup, and ICMP. Exterior routing protocols, BGP, operate between networks, autonomous systems. RIP is a dynamic distance vector interior routing protocol. Once it was popular on internet. However, now is used on simple networks. Manager builds a routing table by using RIP. Routing tables broadcast periodically, every minute or so, by all nodes. When a new node added, RIP counts number of hops between computers and updates routing tables. Open Shortest Path First, OSPF, is a dynamic link state interior routing protocol. It became more popular on internet. It is more reliable paths and less burdensome to the network. Only the updates are sent, not entire routing tables, only to other routers, no broadcasting. There are other interior routing protocols. Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol, iGroup, is a dynamic link state protocol, developed by Cisco. It records transmission capacity, delay time, reliability, and load for all paths. It also keeps the routing tables for its neighbors and uses this information in its routing decisions as well. Internet Control Message Protocol, ICMP, is simplest and most basic. It is an error reporting protocol, report routing errors to message senders. It is limited ability to update routing tables. Border Gateway Protocol, BGP, is exterior routing protocols. It is used to exchange routing info between autonomous systems. It is based on a dynamic distance vector algorithm. It is far more complex than interior routing protocols. It provides routing information only on selected routes, e.g., preferred or best route. This is an example of overall routing structure.